What's going on, Jerome's? Is the thick THICC of mock draft season. Pro Football Focus's Sam Monson just put out his latest first-round mock, and the Vikings trade back. And I think that is a realistic possibility, depending on what the board is going to be, of course. But the Vikings come into the draft with only 5 draft picks, no second-rounder. And, of course, moving back would be beneficial, especially if they see the board relatively flat. And also, if they're able to stay in the first round, another huge bonus. That's exactly what happens in Monson's mock draft. 2023 NFL mock draft. Panthers make Anthony Richardson the number 1 overall pick. Stroud falls out of the top 5. All right. So, Anthony Richardson, I just think betting on his ceiling, it's unlimited. It really is. Where if he pans out even on like 80 cents on the dollar of what he could be, he's going to be a stud in this league. And Bryce Young, I believe in a lot. I'm not too worried about the weight. So he goes to Houston. Stroud, to me, is the safest of the big 4 quarterbacks. I think also that he has a decently high ceiling. I don't think that he's shied away from big-time games except for that one Michigan game. That's about it. But Stroud does have size. He does have a good arm. I think he does have solid intangibles too. But Richardson, I mean, come on. Like, if you're going to gamble big. Scared money don't make money. So Carolina takes Anthony Richardson, which is ironic since the most comped quarterback to Richardson is, of course, Cam Newton. And, of course, the Panthers know Cam Newton. Bryce Young goes to the Texans. They get a new leader. Colts flip-flop with the Cardinals so they don't get leapfrogged, and they take Will Levis, where I don't know, man. Like, I understand the upside of Will Levis. I like him to a degree, but Stroud is that guy. Stroud's my guy, man. Will Anderson to the Cardinals. People are really overthinking Will Anderson. He's going to be a Pro Bowl edge rusher, and just stop overthinking it. Seahawks take Jalen Carter, stop his draft day slide. Stroud goes to Tennessee Titans. They trade up with Detroit, so Detroit gets even more draft capital. But Tennessee getting Stroud at 6. That's a really good get for them. Raiders taking Witherspoon. Skoronski going to the Falcons. Let's see here. What else? 9, the Bears. Kalijah Kancey. Oh, that's going to be annoying as hell for the next couple of years, isn't it? Anyways, Philly taking Brian Branch. Their defense really got plucked, and putting Branch in the slot where their secondary really got hammered by free agency, but Branch coming in makes sense. Joey Porter Jr. going to the Lions. Actually really like that fit a lot. So the Lions trade back, still have 2 first-round picks. JSN goes to the Texans. So not only do they get Bryce Young, but they get his new best friend in JSN working underneath. Maybe this happens, but then the rest of the draft has to go defense because D'Amico Ryans ain't just going to sit by, man. Yeah, 13, Paris Johnson Jr., Mekhi Becton Insurance. Deontay Banks goes to the Patriots. All right. Dalton Kincaid goes to the Packers. Jordan Love needs some weapons. Anton Harrison goes to the Commies. Broderick Jones to the Steelers. They've been looking for a tackle since Villanueva retired. Gonzo to the Lions. This is so stupid, where the Lions probably would have taken Gonzo at 6 or Witherspoon, and they still get him at 18. That's ridiculous, man. Van Ness goes to the Bucks. I mean, they need help all over the place, but they're in cap hell, so they just need true BPA at this point. Addison goes to Seattle, working underneath. Would make sense there. Quentin Johnston goes to the Chargers. So Jordan Palmer, Johnston, Williams long-term. Yeah, because I think this is the last season for Keenan Allen. Ravens. Nolan Smith. I mean, Nolan Smith just seems like a Raven, doesn't he? So Adafio away and Nolan Smith just getting after it. That's gross, man. Darnell Wright goes to Chiefs. They flip-flop with the Vikings here. Doesn't talk about trade compensation, but moving up 8 spots at the back end of the first round, I wouldn't be shocked if the Vikings secured the Chiefs' second-round pick and maybe some more. So overall, like if the board was flat. Well, so first off, I don't see Tyree Wilson falling this far. I know it's sort of in vogue right now to hate on Tyree Wilson. I don't think he drops this far. But yeah, the Vikings, if they see the board as relatively flat, I mean, Cam Smith is there, Miles Murphy, Campbell, Bresee, who they ultimately take. Zay Flowers is still on board, a couple of the cornerbacks. I mean, but if they do see it as flat and Kansas City wants to come up for Darnell Wright, who's going to be a stud in this league, by the way. I don't think that he's only going to be pigeonholed on the right side, as there's some drama between him and like a blogger recently. It's kind of funny. Anyways, if Kansas City wants to come up and they're offering their second round pick and some change, I mean, given the way that the board is, it would be tough to say no. So Tyree goes to the Jaguars. Him and Walker. Damn. Damn, Gina. JMS goes to the Giants. They definitely need some help on the interior. Bajan goes to the Cowboys. Just when Tony Pollard truthers were like, here we go. But Bajan, eyes of Texas are upon him. Buffalo Bills miss out on Bajan, but they get Cam Smith. So like him, Trey White and company doing work back there. Michael Mayer goes to the Bengals. Irva just like, I'm here. And then they're like, Michael Myers like, no. Miles Murphy going to the Saints, trying to replace Marcus Davenport. Jack Campbell goes to the Eagles. That sucks. Where now he's going to be planted in the middle of that defense. He's going to be the new Jeremiah Trotter, just that 2-down run stuffer. That sucks, man. And then 31, where the Vikings should have been drafting. Taking Bryan Bresee at this spot, the high upside defensive tackle from Clemson. This is what they write. The Vikings will be tempted by a receiver at this spot, and were I higher on Zay Flowers, I might have made that move. They still badly need some interior impact on the defensive line, and the potential in Bryan Bresee is too much to overlook here. Last season, Bresee put up 24 pressures on 203 pass rushing snaps, but his best football could easily be ahead of him given the way his college career played out. And, I mean, Bresee made some noise. Like, he was the top-ranked high school recruit, five-star, everything, man, and got on the field right away at Clemson, is a true junior, is only 21 years old, he's 6'5", 290, ran a great 40, great 10-yard split, all that stuff. It just, his career never really got off the ground, and it really is more raw talent at this point, and injuries and a couple of other things really set him back, but all the potential in the world is still there. Well, sorry, not true junior, redshirt sophomore, but whatever. Did get a medical redshirt, but he's still 3 years removed from high school. But, I mean, he's a lot of fun. And I think that, like Sam said, his NFL career is going to be much better than his college career. But week one NFL size and strength. Also, teammates with Andrew Booth Jr., Clemson connection. Sure. I got good hands, good burst, plays with leverage, already has like NFL intangibles. He's active in the run game, can play all along the defensive line, 3, 4, 5 tech, can play pass rushing nose tackle if you need him to. He is raw, and right now he is more of an athlete as opposed to a tradesman at his position. So there's a lot of room for progression along the defensive line. Needs to develop more of a rush plan. Right now he's just getting by on athleticism and like 1 or 2 moves. And also he's a high character guy. Game Day did a great spot on him and his late sister. So he's a guy that's been through a lot, but he's still moving forward. He's still pushing, and I think he's gonna be a damn good NFL player. Like, could he be the next Keith Millard? Could he be the next Kevin Williams type defensive tackle for the Vikings? Certainly. And also, given his versatility and the way that Flores wants to play multiple up front, I think that would make a lot of sense. So, like I said, there wasn't Sam didn't outline the trade compensation, but if the Vikings get Kansas City second-round pick and some change and still end up with Bresee at 31, I would be happy as a clam, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Pro Football Focus is Sam Munson's latest mock draft. The Vikings trade back with the Chiefs and still land Clemson upside defensive tackle Bryan Bresee. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts and his thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.